Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jonathan, and for my first video I wanted to do a Q&A. I went ahead and asked you guys on Instagram what kind of questions. I went ahead and posted a Q&A up on my Instagram, and you guys went ahead and asked me a bunch of questions. There was some good questions, there were some inappropriate questions, and just for the sake of this video, for my first video, I wanted to just do a general, just so you guys get to know me for me, not, you know, the 18 plus kind of stuff. But if you guys do want to see an 18 plus Q&A, just let me know. But my first question is, how old are you? I've been told I look younger or I look older. It really depends on my facial. If I don't trim, I think I look very older. I'd say like, people say 25. But when I shave, I obviously look like a little boy, so I look 16. But yeah, I'm 23. I just turned 23 this past January. The next question is, what is your zodiac sign? So I am a Capricorn. I'm not much into zodiac signs, but whenever I do look into it, it spooks me out a little bit because it makes sense. It does. It's because I'm scared of failure. My next question is, what is your ethnicity? And I get asked this. I've gone asked this my whole entire life. I mean, if I had $1 for every time I'd answer this question, I think I'd be pretty rich. But yeah, to answer your question, I am Mexican.
Like Mexican people, they're like, oh, SA or whatever. And yes, I can! And yes, I can say that word. So
I'm first generation Mexican, means I was born, raised there, first language, all that good stuff. But I can honestly tell you that it never hurts my feelings when people crack jokes about me being Asian or looking Asian, you know. It's just, I never take offense to it, never. I think honestly, what I love about it is how people react. Because not a lot of people know that I speak Spanish, and I've caught in people speaking about me in different languages, and people don't think that I understand them. The next question is, what makes you happy? And honestly, like, I'm not even gonna hesitate to even answer this. My family makes me so happy. Family first. My family's always right by my side whenever I need them. My support system, my security blanket, like. Next question is, how would you describe yourself? I'd say I'm pretty fun. I'd say I'm pretty chill. I mean, I'm not trying to. It's a hard question to answer when, you know, you're not really like all about yourself like that. So I would ask my friends that question. I'm a really shy person. That's what you guys have to understand too. Like, when it comes to complimenting myself, I'm very shy about it. Oof, next question is kind of like the other one, but I mean, it's more of my style. But next question is, how would you describe your style? I mean, I'm very minimalistic. I'm not really much into, like, style-wise, like, big logos, like, get away from me. Honestly, to be honest, I think that half of my closet is more like workout gear and like active wear. Next question is, what are your hobbies? I am very into interior designing. No, I'm very much into interior designing, and I feel like that's what really keeps me sane. Another hobby of mine is working out and training. Recently, since quarantine's been going on, I've kind of been like, you know, with the gym like on and off. So I am trying to get back into the gym and, you know, prioritizing it a little bit more and being a little bit more strict with myself. But, you know, that day hasn't happened yet, so just bear with me. I'm trying to get my shit together. What are your goals for your career? So my family has been so full of entrepreneurs. My whole family is in my bloodline. And I don't know, I've always wanted to open up my own shop of apparel. And, you know, right now I think what my biggest goal for my career, and making this my career, is making my vision come to life. So that's something that I'm still working on right now. Next question is, what is your favorite color? For me, it's a deep red. All right, next question is, what type of music are you currently into? And I'm into older music. I don't think I'm into the music that's coming out right now, just because it's not my taste. But I like a lot of 80s and 90s, and a lot of oldies too. What is your favorite food? I don't know. I could tell you that I love Mexican food, and I know that I'm Mexican, so I mean, I love Mexican food. I love all types of Mexican food, especially the greasy taco trucks type of vibe. What is your go-to coffee order? For me, I have to say it's a vanilla sweet green cold brew, or a chai tea latte, or if I'm feeling like not really coffee wise, I know it's a coffee question, but I mean this is what I get at Starbucks. So I normally get a strawberry refreshener with light water and light ice, or I do get a pink drink. That's only on days that I'm feeling like just refreshing day. Like I just need something cold. What is your favorite dessert? For me, I always love flan. I've always loved flan. The mocha flan. Don't even get me started on that one. Or a cheesecake. Or I really love lemon squares. Yeah. All right. Next question is, what does a perfect day look like to you? If it's a sunny day with like it's not hot, just a productive day. I feel like if I got a lot of things done throughout my day, I feel like I'd feel like, okay, today was such a perfect day, perfect weather, just amazing. All good vibes, I'd say. What games do you play on your computer? Some people have seen my computer and my backgrounds, like in pictures and stuff, but I never actually like posted my actual like setup, and maybe I'll show it off one day. But the game that I primarily play on that computer is Grand Theft Auto. I usually play on 5M. I've been trying to recently get more on it, but you know, who knows? I've been trying to even, you know, think about streaming something like that, roleplay. That's something I'm really interested in. And who knows? Let me know if you guys want to support my little Twitch channel. All right, next question is, what is your height, King? I'm 5'7" or 5'6". I kid you not, my brother tells me like, you're not 5'6", but I'm like, my PE teacher has told me I'm 5'6", and doctors have told me I'm 5'6". So it just really depends on the 5'7" on a good day, I guess. Any hidden talents? Very hidden. But I mean, I'm really into organizing. I'm really OCD. I'd say that's a talent for me. I don't say that's a disorder, but I don't know. I'm really good at folding shirts, and maybe one day I could show you guys how I fold my shirts, because I fold them in a specific like pattern in my drawers, so it really does like utilize its space, and it's not just shirts just flown any. It's not just shirts like literally sitting everywhere. It's like they're all categorized as color and, you know, style. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see something like that. Do you see yourself getting married? In the future, yes. Just necessarily not now. Just because I don't feel like I'm ready for anything like that. I feel like I'm worried more so about what I'm gonna end up doing in the future, not who I'm gonna be with in the future. And I feel like that's what I had to understand growing up as a kid, because you know, I had my daddy issues, but you know, who knows? I mean, I just not now. What do you think is the most important quality of someone to have when it comes to being friends? Just loyalty. I mean, honestly, I've had my fair shares of friendships that have failed just because that loyalty part is not there on the other end. But I mean, I don't know, I've always been so unfortunate to be finding these friends that it's just a one-way friendship, and I feel like I go above and beyond for friends, and you know, just that loyalty is just not there. And I feel like that's something that's very important when it comes to friendship, because for me, it's just, I feel like I'm a very loyal friend, and I feel like I go above and beyond for somebody when I know that I have friends that would not do the same thing for me, which, I mean, now as an adult, I understand that now. But yeah, that loyalty has to be there. All right, next question is, what's one of your most embarrassing moments? I think it's very embarrassing when you're speaking to somebody and they completely don't even acknowledge you. And sometimes it's on purpose or sometimes it's an accident, but just me looking like a dumbass just standing there like after I just, you know, spoke, you know, or confidently said something to somebody, and it completely gets dismissed. And I'm like, do I ask again? But I don't know, that's an embarrassing moment for me, just in any moment, because it's happened multiple times. But yeah, another one of my most embarrassing moments was when I was like really young. I remember this really vibrantly because it's still like in my head. But pretty much in kinder, when I first moved out here, my first language was Spanish, and like I didn't know how to speak English. So they paired me up with this kid, and he was the only bilingual kid in the classroom, but he was a fucking ass. Like, he was such a fucking asshole. I was literally that scared to even ask this kid to translate something for me, just because he would give me attitude and make me feel bad about myself because I didn't know how to speak English. Like, it was very obvious to him. So I ended up pissing my pants, and the whole classroom started laughing. Some of them were going, ew, like, just kids being kids. I mean, I still remember about it because, I mean, it was just a time that I felt really vulnerable because there was nothing that I could do. Our next question is, what advice would you give a kid who is dealing with body issues and being bullied? I think that this is a really touchy question just because, I mean, I completely understand with the body issue parts and, you know, being bullied, because, I mean, I could completely relate. And my advice to anybody that's dealing with anything like this, you know, speaking up. I think that's my best advice for anybody that's dealing with anything like this, and not keeping it to yourself because it's so toxic. But I think that is it from you guys. I don't know how I did in my first video, you could call it, but hopefully I wasn't too shy for you guys. But please like and subscribe and let me know what you guys want to see next. Bye.